Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This video right here marks the first day of my cut. I have done some thinking and I've done some reprioritizing, and I've decided to go all out and reach the best shape of my life. I think this will be relatable to every single one of you guys watching, because it's not only about looks and physique, it's about optimizing our health, eating clean whole foods, and just, you know, being active outside. I'm going to be sharing everything that I do, and this video is basically going to be the game plan. I'm excited to start this journey. I'm a bit nervous because now it's out there, it's official. I can't take it back and I can't mess up. So I'm gonna drink this up right now and then we'll talk about the game plan. So before I take off this top, I just want to say that it hasn't been that long since I've kind of fallen off track. And it's not like I've gone into a binge eating phase or just like exaggerating and having cheat days every single day. My diet has been really clean, really good. Except at night, I've lately had a box of cereal or granola or something, and that adds up a lot. And on top of that, I've also had more treats and more kind of like indulgent foods. And the reason is just because I just felt like it. There is no you know, real reason behind it. But obviously it does have side effects in terms of health and your body composition. So this is gonna be super exciting because this is the reference point for myself and for you guys who wanna follow along and try to get similar results as well. Let's keep track. It's important to you know, see where you start, just to remind you as you progress of how far we've all come. My physique is not horrible. I am, you know, happy with how I look considering what I have been doing in terms of not going to the gym and not eating consistently clean. So this is a lot more body fat that I'm used to having on my body. This is me relaxed from the front. This is me relaxed from the side. And this is me relaxed from the back. So this is me tensing my abs. Definitely not as visible as they were a couple months ago, but that's okay. And then tensing from the back. Okay, so I'm super excited to see how this is gonna look like in 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and then 12 weeks. Basically, my goal is to have the best shape I've ever had in my entire life by the time the baby is born. So for you guys who are new to the channel, I'm having a baby in 3 months, or we're having a baby. As you can see, it's growing. By the way, this is my wife, Catherine, for you guys who are new to the channel. Anyways, what we're gonna do now is talk about cardio. Alright, so it's now time to talk about something that I think is really important, at least it is for me personally, moving forward to achieve my goal for summer. Cardio is something that you don't need to do for aesthetic purposes, but it's something that will optimize your health a lot, trust me. This is something that I learned the hard way. I hated going for cardio sessions or walking, I just didn't like it. But for the last 9 months or so, we've made a habit of walking half an hour to 1 hour and a half almost every single day, and that has been very life-changing for me. Just walk out in you know, nature, get some sunlight in, and focus on what's important in your life. You have time to think. You're not reacting to text messages or emails or social media. You're just out there kind of like meditating. There are just so many benefits, so many like mental benefits to going out for walks. And I know everyone can't do it. Everyone doesn't have a forest or a trail outside, and that's completely fine. You can do it in the gym if you want to, or you can just do it outside in the city. If you live in a city, you can still do that. Instead of taking buses or taking the underground, you can walk instead a little bit extra, or you can take the stairs up the building that you work in instead of taking the elevator. That kind of stuff adds up. It doesn't mean that you'll get you know, super shredded, but it does mean that you'll have a healthier heart and lungs. So the plan for me right now is to do 1 hour a day of walking, and I'm sure we'll be able to get at least 5 or 6 walks in per week. So that is my form of cardio that I'm gonna be doing. And then when we go to Norway in about 1 month, that's when I'm gonna be increasing the amount of cardio, because they have a football and soccer team. So I'm gonna be joining them and playing football because I love that stuff. That sport is just amazing. And the most important thing is that you find something that you feel is fun to do. And for me, playing sports is one of the most fun things as well. And of course, going for walks and talking with Catherine or listening to a podcast, I love that stuff as well. So find something that works, but do something. It does take time to create these habits, but just do a little bit and then increase whenever you feel comfortable with doing so. Alright. So, a couple hours have passed. Been working, doing some yeah, business stuff. Now what's happening is that we're gonna go to the gym and go for an intense workout. So yeah, I haven't really been able to work out more than 2-3 times a week lately, but this changes right now. Have you guys felt this feeling where you decide to do something big, a big change in your lifestyle or whatever, and then you just get this boost of energy and just like a crazy amount of motivation? Well, that's exactly what's happening to me right now. I'm really motivated to go to the gym and just give it my all and be consistent, just because I have my focus on the end result, which for me is optimal health and a crazy physique, and just be a billboard for, you know, this lifestyle. So I'm really pumped and I can't wait to discuss my training routine for you guys. Let's do it right now. So training is definitely one of the things that I enjoy doing the most. Moving my body is just something that I have to do to feel optimal. Training will play a big role in the results that you get. So you guys don't have to train in the gym lifting weights like I am doing. You can do whatever you guys want. You could go for walks only, you can go for jogs, you can go biking, or you can go hiking, or you can do calisthenics or home workouts. It doesn't matter. As long as we're moving our bodies, we're gonna be fine, and we're gonna be able to change our bodies and optimize our health. So the plan for me right now is to hit the gym 4 times a week rather than 2 or 3 times a week. And the best training split that I found works for people who want to work out 4 times a week is definitely the upper lower split. So one day I train my entire upper body, and on the next day I train my legs and my abs. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, aiming for 4 sessions of 1 hour to 1 hour and a half of lifting. Maybe I'll throw in some high intensity interval training once in a while right after the gym session. We'll see how I feel, how I progress, and how much cardio I see that I need to achieve my goals. But for now, I'm just planning on doing a 1 hour to 1 hour and a half lifting session on top of going for walks like I mentioned earlier. So the intensity that I train with is always super high. This is something that I can go into more detail in a future video, but it's really something that will play a huge role in the results that you get. You have to go in there and train with intensity. You have to make the most out of your time, because there is no worse feeling than putting in the work, going to the gym, and then after 6 months not seeing any results. And that can happen if you don't focus and train properly with the right intensity. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, focusing on just maximizing and maintaining as much strength as I can, and then doing a lot of supersets, drop sets, and just keeping the intensity high in the gym as well. So it's kind of almost like a cardio session. That way I can burn more calories and just not even have to lower the amount of food that I'm eating. So that's what I like to do. I will keep you guys updated if anything changes. So as you can see here, after a upper body session, I'm really pumped up. There is a huge transformation already from when you see me after the gym from when you saw me this morning. And that's just what happens when you're eating a lot of good carbohydrates. You get that good pump going. It makes you feel like a beast in the gym. But anyways, that is it for the training. Let's see how I progress. I can't wait to show you guys. Alright, done with the gym session. It was super cool. Just can't wait to get back in there and give the same amount of effort. Anyways, I'm starving. The workout took a little bit longer than expected, as it was an upper body workout. So it was like 1 hour and 15 maybe?
An hour and a half almost.
An hour and a half, okay, well, exactly. I'm used to doing more like 1 hour training, so this was a bit longer. So I'm really hungry right now, so time to get some food in. Right, so it's actually 3 o'clock. I don't know how we waited this long, so I fasted a little bit too long. I haven't had any food yet, but I'm starving. So I just chopped up 2 pieces of watermelon. And I'm gonna be making, or we're gonna be preparing a salad together. I'm gonna show you guys all the ingredients. I don't know why I'm talking with watermelon in my mouth now, but...
So are you excited for the salad, John? I see you got some Reese's Puffs over there.
Don't mind the Reese's Puffs. It's old, it's empty. This is from a past life. I don't do drugs anymore, so we're done with that stuff. Although I wish I had some Reese's Puffs right now. That would make me really happy. Okay, so the food is almost ready. We got loads of different vegetables in here, including asparagus, lettuce, tomato, pepper, cucumber, and oranges. And here we got some red lentils all cooked up. And then we got some pasta in here. We're all gonna mix that up, and then I'm gonna have some extra stuff on the side, which is some air fried sweet potato and some air fried fermented tofu. And I think one of the best tricks that you guys should take away from this video is chopping up some oranges or fruits and include that in to the salad. So pineapple and mango are also good fruits to include in the salad. And then obviously the next step to make it even better is making a good dressing. Homemade dressings are always going to be way better way healthier for you, way less oils and fats. So Catherine is preparing a tahini lemon dressing. So sauces are key for making any veggie or salad taste amazing. But anyways, this brings us to the topic of nutrition and diet. What I'm gonna be doing to optimize my results is very simple. So what I'm gonna be doing is focusing on healthy, clean, whole foods. And whole foods means food in its original state, so it's not refined or gone through a process to change the food. Apart from things like tofu, which I'm gonna be having still, and some pasta, whole grain pasta sometimes, and a little bit of bread. But those processed foods will be making up a very, very small percentage of my diet. Oh, and also forgot to mention the other kind of like processed food I'm gonna be having is the protein powder from Vivo Life, but it's all clean and safe. To be more specific, because my goal is to lean out and you know, have a very low body fat percentage, I'm gonna be focusing a lot on foods like this, which has a lot of volume and little calories. So a lot of stir fries, woks, and salads. They work really, really well when you're trying to lose body fat. So I'm gonna be focusing on eating that, as well as some higher calorie stuff. And protein sources like tofu, tempeh, and legumes and grains will obviously be a good source of protein. So you guys are probably wondering what I'm gonna do in terms of calories and macros. And I'm not gonna count calories because I know already, like I've been doing this for so many years. I know how my body works, I know how much I have to eat, I know the portion sizes that I have to eat to achieve a specific look. But I will still show you guys my calories and macros when I'm doing you know, what I eat in a day vlogs or nutrient breakdown vlogs or something, so you guys can see what I'm hitting on an everyday basis. So basically this is the same diet that I've you know, always promoted, a whole food plant-based diet. The only difference is that I'm cutting off the unhealthy processed foods at night, like cereals or granola or, you know, chocolate bars or something. That stuff is going out, and more of this low calorie, high volume meals just to keep me full and satiated. And the goal is obviously not to feel hungry at all during this cut or diet or whatever. The goal is just to feel satiated every single day so that this doesn't become hard work, if that makes sense, because a lot of people fall off dieting because they have very, very little calories in their system. They feel moody, they feel depressed, and that's just not the way to go. Everyone fails when they go that route. I'm actually gonna be eating more than I'm used to in terms of volume, but still it's gonna be less in calories. That is just what happens when you eat super clean, low calorie, high volume foods. It's a really good trick, and you guys have to learn it if you haven't already, because it's gonna be a game changer. And the great thing about this food right here is that it's the most nutritionally dense food on the planet. A lot of people do flexible dieting and it fits your macros, which is a great tool to use, but as a lifestyle it's garbage, because a calorie is not the same if it's coming from a whole food than if it's coming from a candy bar or you know, anything else that is processed. So the calories in itself, like in terms of energy, sure they're the same, but the nutrients difference between eating processed foods and whole plant foods is just, you know, you can't even compare. It's completely different. So this is gonna not only make you gain muscle or lose fat, whatever your goal is, this is going to help you be the healthiest and most energized you've ever felt. Just try to eat as many whole foods as possible. Anyways, I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful bowl, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, that was a delicious meal. Thank you, Catherine, for preparing that.
You're welcome.
So this is my dog, Nero, and he really likes talking. But he just turned 10 years old. Amazing to spend extra time with him, because who knows how many years left he will have. I want to know what you guys' goals are for summer, if you have a goal for summer in terms of health or fitness. Let me know what your goal is, and yeah, that really means Nero is very interested in knowing what your goal is as well. Yeah. But leave the comment in the comment section below, and we'll help each other get there. You are crazy, boy. I think I really forgot how to vlog or how to make videos. I left my camera, I didn't touch it for hours. It wasn't really anything fun to show you guys anyway, but yeah, it's just hard to get back into the routine of things in terms of you know, eating consistently clean, training, going to the gym at least 4 times a week, and then, you know, doing the business stuff, and then obviously preparing for the baby. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, and I think there is stuff going on all the time in everyone's life, so we're all busy. It's just about reprioritizing. Health leads to everything else in life, which is why it's so important, but it's so easy to get carried away. I get carried away all the time, and it's hard, but it's all about progress. We're on this journey together, and it looks different for everyone. Not everyone wants to build muscle like I do. Not everyone eats a plant-based diet like I do, and that's okay. We can all benefit from learning from each other and just striving for a better version of ourselves. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm gonna keep updating you guys on life stuff, fitness, health, all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna keep trying to find the time to make video for you guys. So thank you for watching. Share this video with your friends, get them to subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Peace out.